All right.
Hello, ladies.
Hello. So I don't have a ton of stuff, but I know we talked about doing a flash sale in September, and we didn't really pick a day for that, but then Tara was doing a flash sale the 29th, I believe. I sent all the info in the team thread. And I just figured, well, that's no work for any of us. So if you want to add people in there and talk about it, feel free to do so and take advantage of that. Suzanne, you look confused. I can repost everything on our team page, which I should have done to begin with, but
yeah, I'm behind completely.
I feel like I am too, so don't worry.
Flash sale for when?
I believe it's Thursday night. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it starts the 29th. I think I remember seeing the 29th, but I don't know what day that is. But I get that.
I'm pretty sure it's the 29th too. Like they'll do like every 10 minutes or 15 minutes of different things, and then stuff through they have throughout the weekend. I believe is how she's done it in the past. And it's in a past group, so I'm pretty sure most of us are already in it. If not, I'll make sure everybody's in it. Cool. Or I'll post the group, the link, and you guys can add yourselves. But it's nice when people see other people commenting, like, "Ooh, I'm in. Ooh, I want that." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I would definitely do a post about it before Thursday, talk about it on your stories. Might as well take advantage of like a back to school flash sale. And then we can always do another one after like the mad rush of school gets past us and, like mid-September or something.
Okay.
I am in the midst of making a September calendar. I wanted to have it done before the call tonight. I have not gotten that far. I will say the calls are going to be on Tuesday nights now, 8:30. So
starting when?
Next week.
Okay.
I figured because next Monday's Labor Day anyway, so most of us are probably going to have plans, so we might as well.
Yep.
Switch it to Tuesday.
Yep.
My plan for next Monday's getting ready for school. My first day.
Aw.
Yay!
Yay!
Going back to school with the rest of us.
Yep. I'll be singing Billy Madison.
That's right. Perfect.
So September, I loaded all of the posts today into the September group. So that'll switch over, and the name of it is the Back to School something. Pretty sure I shared it before. Back to School Strong. So I can share this. You guys can use it in your stories if you don't have it from when I think I put it in there before. And I will share this too because I think it's kind of cool for you to like either talk to people about. And it's kind of like the schedule for the September group. So like Meal Plan Monday, it's a new meal plan for the entire week that gets put up every Monday. A recipe for Tuesday. Wednesday's like a reflection. Tasty Thursday, I believe, is all like pumpkin spice Shakeology recipes. Then Shakeology comes out in September again. The pop quiz is just kind of like a how was your week type of thing. The Back to You is all focused on self-care. And then the Organization Sunday I thought was kind of cool too. So it's a neat group for September.
I like that post.
Yeah,
Is this the mompreneur?
Yes, that's the one I use.
Okay, I think that's when the Amy got us. Yeah.
So I'll share that. And then also, which was really cool, and I posted these in my stories today, and I'll share them in our group, is she made story templates for IG already. You
Oh my
literally
God.
fit and just post them. So I put them in my stories today, talking about the group. So I'll share those too.
In the team page and the files.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I'll put them in Team Imagine.
awesome.
And then you guys can just save them and add them yourself whenever you want to.
Thank you.
I also started the what are they called? The prep week posts again for this week. So if anybody has anybody that wants to prep, if they're not already in the prep week, add them in there. And then Sunday, I believe, is the 1st, and that'll kick off the actual Sunday or September group. So that is pretty much what I had besides the topic of the night. If anybody else has any questions, though, and wants to bring anything up.
What's the topic of the night? Sorry.
Consistency.
Oh.
Oh.
My favorite thing ever.
I may have to drop. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm not going to be the one talking about it, but
I did actually have a question, and Sarah, I put myself on your list for one-on-ones tomorrow, but I just wanted to find out from others, is on Instagram, do you have more success pushing people toward like an application or a form in your profile, or just like direct messaging them and asking them if they're interested in joining? I'm thinking about changing up my strategy and not doing so much cold messaging, but pushing them towards like an interest form or a mentorship application. I just don't know how successful that is for others. And it goes along with consistency, so because I'm not consistent about it, but I know others in here are much more consistent than I am. So
I personally have not had much success at all with forms. Even though I have them, I use them, I put them in my stories, I have them in a profile link. I just don't find many people fill them out unless they like already sign up to coach and then they fill out my about me form, you know?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I find just like talking to people and going through questions is much more, that's how I get my people. I don't think I've actually ever gotten somebody from just filling out a form.
More relationship building.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But I think, but then if you look at like Ashley Smith, I'm pretty sure all of her business comes from forms.
Yeah.
But she's also got like 83,000 people following her. So I don't know.
On Tara's page, I think it was Doreen posted the question about like how many followers do you have on Instagram, and how many people have you actually signed up using Instagram? And I'm like, I followed it because I'm like dying to hear if people will even answer that, and what their answers are, because
When did you that?
Huh?
That recently?
Yeah, I just saw it today.
Okay.
Huh.
I'll definitely comment on it because I think that's a really good question.
Yeah, but I was just like, wow, I'd love to hear responses to this,
I want to say I get half and half from Facebook and Instagram.
Wow, that's big.
I do get a fair amount from Instagram. Now I say half and half, I'm probably signing 4 people a month, 4 to 5 people a month between coaches and challengers. Maybe 2 and 2. But it
That's 'cause your
depends.
stories. That's because your stories are so great.
Please do. Well, thank you.
You keep a consistent like log of the day kind of a thing, and so
I'm good in the morning and then I fall off in the afternoon. Once I start working, the problem is once I start working, I totally, yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's why I was like, I need some consistency talk because this month has not been consistent for me.
well, yeah.
So, any other questions?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
About the pumpkin Shakeology. When
Yeah.
I looked on the office, it said that it releases September 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I read, it said they would only come in packets of 14. And then, but you don't get any like personal volume points or anything for it. It's just like one of those types of promotional things. Is that pretty much what you gathered from that too?
It was packets of 14 last time, but there was definitely volume attached to it.
Okay. All right, I'll have to reread that again and then.
Hold on a second.
Did you get it last year?
I did not.
Sounds like there's a kid crying outside my window. Sorry.
Cat.
And then a cat just ran down. I did get it last year, but I swear there was volume because I ordered it through my mom, so the volume would go up.
Gotcha.
I can't see how they would do that without volume.
Yeah.
Yes,
Why should we push it?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how
I
much
was a little
volume.
confused. All right.
Heather, you bought it last year. Do you remember there being volume?
I think there was because I got it and I bought it for my mom and my sister too. So
Yeah.
I
Okay.
remember there being volume.
And do we know, I mean, I guess I should probably go on and look again, but I know because the fact they sold out so quickly last year, they said
did.
something about having a greater amount available. And of course, I can't predict what the window is going to be because it pretty much sold out in what, less than like 10 hours or something like that last year. So, like, what is your best option for, because September 3rd is what, just, do we have a team meeting before then to kind of remind ourselves when to purchase it or do it? Because I think I was just like, it's next Tuesday.
So we have a reminder in our challenge group.
Okay.
There's a post the day before and then there's a post the day of for our challengers.
So is it like 12 a.m. or when does it open up? Or does,
I think it's 8 a.m. Eastern time.
You say 8 a.m.?
what time? 8
It was
a.m.?
the afternoon last time, right? Like 12 p.m.?
I think
yeah,
so.
it was. It was 9.
It was 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Pacific. And I
Okay.
don't think it's going to the UK.
No.
So,
They're releasing it both this, like, you know how last year it was like a couple weeks later for Canada?
yeah.
Now they're doing it both on the same day.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think because they have it already approved for Canada, so they can. So it's probably, I would assume it's going to be 12 again. I'll find out more details before then and definitely post in our team page and stuff. But I do know there is 2 waves of it.
Yeah.
So it's coming out again like 14 days later.
Okay.
So there shouldn't be such a huge, and I think now that people have gotten it, not everybody loves it. So like I won't be buying it this time.
I'm not buying it either.
I'm not buying it. It's vegan only too, just FYI.
Yeah. I mean, I still have it and I send it to my people because I drank one packet and I bought 3 boxes of it. So
What was your thought on it, Sarah? Because I had the same feeling.
I'm just not a pumpkin spice fan.
Oh my God, but you got 3 boxes.
But I thought I would like it. I mean, I'll drink the occasional like pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. So I thought I might like it, but I was like, yeah, I like my peppermint mocha. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be
Will
buying
be
like
coming
3
out.
boxes of that stuff.
I thought it was like thin, very
Yes.
like not enough. Like you definitely needed to add that banana to it. You definitely needed something with some body to
Yeah.
add in there.
Yeah, totally.
Gotcha.
And even then, it kind of separated out. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
odd. I still have some. Cheryl.
Me
send
too.
it to you. I mean, it's exciting though. People love.
Oh no, yeah, definitely talk it up.
I already have people asking me, they're like obsessed. They're like, what? There's pumpkin Shakeology? I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 I want eggnog. That's what I want. Eggnog shakeout.
Oh gosh.
I thought they would come up with like a salted caramel type one.
Ooh, yes. That's my
That's a good one.
favorite frozen yogurt. Yes.
Yes, good topic though, Cheryl. I'm glad you brought that up. So I'll find all the details and post them. They should be in the FAQs.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up again after we get off here.
All right, well, if you look, then you post.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, this close, it should be in the FAQs already, as far as like volume and launch time and stuff like that.
Okay.
All right. Anything else before we switch over to our topic of the night? No, I'm so fancy.
Topic of the night.
Topic of the night. All right. There definitely is a kid outside my window. I hope you can't hear him scream. All right.
First, I did want to tell you guys a little bit about me. For those of you guys who don't know who I am Kelsey.
You can hear her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been a coach for about like a year and 7-8 months-ish. I don't really know the exact date. But I started coaching when I was working full-time in retail, and I was also going to school full-time. So I was super busy. It was my senior year of college. And I was super lost with what I wanted to do with my life. I was super unhappy. I was at a really bad place, and I wanted so badly to get out of it. I'd grown up in a family of teachers, so it's something that we struggled with. We struggled with money a lot, and I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to have to constantly worry about checking my bank account or worrying about paying for bills, and that's where I was at a couple years ago, and I wanted something else, but I didn't know what. And I was completely a mess when it came to my health. I wasn't consistently working out. I really struggled with binge eating and restricting myself, and I wanted something more, but I didn't know. And then I found coaching, and I was so nervous. I had so many self-doubts. I thought the world was against me, but then there was this little bit of hope inside me that this could be something for me. And I was just so tired of sitting on the sidelines. I was so tired of watching everyone live their life and look at least happy. I wanted to be happy. I wanted sincerely to love the life that I was living and make a life for myself. So that is what I did. I have been, like I said, a coach for like a year and 8 months. I am currently 7-star, and I have hit Success Club every single month. So you guys, consistency is the name of the game for me, and that is truly how I built my business, how I built my social media, how I built all of the things. So I'm so excited to share with you guys about consistency. And yeah, okay, so my first my first point for you is any goal that you have set for yourself is decision. So whether that be 2-star, whether that be elite, whether that be 1-star, whatever the case may be, it has to be a decision that you make for yourself. You have to decide. Elite was simply just a decision for me last year. Like, honestly, last year I had no idea what elite was in July. Was Summit in July? June or July? Whenever Summit was, my upline invited me to the elite party, and I was like, I'm never missing this ever in my life again. And I decided right there that I was going elite that year, and then I ended up doing that. So you guys, it is completely up to you, but you have to take the steps in order to make those goals happen. So you can't just set a goal and then, just expect it to come to you. You have to actively take steps and actively know what you need to do each day in order to help yourself with that goal. Every single day matters. Every single day you show up, that is just helping you. If you decide to take a week off, a day off, that is hindering you, and that's the only thing it's doing. It's hindering you and your team's success. So you have to show up every single day. My next tip is 10 timesing everything. So one of the first books I've ever read when I started coaching was this 10 times rule. And I'm sure you guys have read it, but it is like truly life-changing because I was that person that was settling for average, and I realized while reading that book that I didn't want average. I wanted to do so much more with my life, and in order to do that, I needed to step up. I needed to 10 times everything that I was doing. I wanted this to be a full-time thing for me, so I had to make it a full-time thing to me. A full-time thing for me. I had to show up every single day. And there was days I was tired. There was days I didn't want to work on my lunch break or work before bed or work in the morning. There are days that I didn't want to, but I knew that those days were the most important because that was going to set me apart from someone else. You guys, the only reason why people are seeing more success than you is because they're working harder for you. That it doesn't come natural to them. It doesn't come easy to them. Everyone in the whole entire world in this business starts from ground zero. You guys have the power to decide if you want to excel and if you want to succeed or if you just want to, crumble. So you have the ultimate power, and you just have to realize that people are working harder than you, and that literally bottom line is the difference. And that was so big for me. Every time I didn't want to work, every time I was tired, every time I was just not feeling it, I said, someone out there is working harder than me, and I need to show up. I need to show up for me. I need to be the one that, helps my family in debt or whatever the case, whatever you guys are going through. All of those struggles should be the reason why you continue and the reason why you do show up every single day. Number 3 is consistency on social media. If you guys know me, you guys know social media is my absolute jam. It's really where I built like the foundation of my business, and obviously where most of us build the foundation of our business. But you guys, consistency on social media and consistently growing your following is huge for you, because that's just going to help you. That's going to get more eyes on your page. That's going to get more people interested in what you are doing. So I have just like 5 tips when it comes to kind of growing your social media and just building that base and really showing people what you have to offer. And that's really your storefront. So it should be something that you are very focused on. So of course you have to be consistent. I was posting 3 times a day, every single day on my social media. Like, that boggles my mind. I was so busy, but I would still make the time to do it because it was a priority to me. Now I post about 1 time a day, but my content is very important to me, and that's the next tip. Your content is so important. You guys should really be focusing on the content that you're bringing and making it something that's savable and worth reading again. So sweaty selfies are great, but you guys really need to get more in depth with the content that you want to bring to your audience, because that's going to help you find go-getters. You guys have to be a go-getter on social media in order to find any working go-getter coaches. I don't know if that's a word, but it works. Third, engage with your followers. So really make sure that you are actively caring about what your followers want, because you guys, there's people lurking on your pages, and the more you engage with them, the more that they're going to find you welcoming and actually DM you and actually, say yes to a call to action that you have. Number 5, I think, understanding your insights. So this is something that I always tell my coaches, you guys should have a business profile. And if you guys don't know how to, you don't understand your insights, YouTube it, Google it. That's really important. That I look at my insights as much as I look at my coach office. Well, maybe not as much, but I look at it daily because I want to know. My social media is my business. So I want to know how I'm doing, what I can do to improve, all of those things. And then I think that was my last one. Yeah. Oh, last one, always grow. Just be willing to learn and to grow and to implement. So I see a lot of coaches get discouraged or just stuck because something isn't working. You guys try something else. Be willing to get out of your comfort zone. Be willing to, put effort into things. So that's just a little help on social media. It's my jam. I like talking about it. But for back to consistency and just the importance of it, my 4th tip is consistently show up as the leader and build relationships. So this is the most important thing ever. I think relationships in the business are what make people stay, and relationships are something that I valued so much. I heard so many trainings when I first started coaching how they're obsessed with their coaches and how they do everything together, and that's what I wanted. I wanted coaches that I could talk to every single day and that were like me. So that involved me showing up on social media as my true self, not trying to be anything that I'm not, and just consistently showing up as a genuine person and me being authentic and finding my people. That has helped me be able to build relationships with my coaches because my coaches already get me. They get who I am. We relate to each other in some way, and it just helps. And building that relationship is what has really changed the game for me, and having my leaders step up as leaders, because they see me leading and they see me 10 times at my efforts, and they want to be doing that too. Sorry, my dogs are barking. I'm sorry if you can hear them. Anyway, next one is really breathing belief into your leaders also. This was huge for me because I was that person that needed to have belief. I needed someone to tell me you're doing great, keep doing this, this is meant for you. So when you see someone that's going out of their way, or someone that's hitting Success Club or doing the things, reach out to them. You guys should be celebrating every little victory that your coaches have, because every little victory adds up to something big. So I celebrate the first client, I celebrate their first coach, I celebrate all those little things, because that's just going to make them stick around and make them feel loved. And that's what everyone wants. They want to feel loved. They want to feel, inspired. They want to feel like they belong to a community. And my last and final tip is to not get discouraged by not seeing results right away. So this is something I struggled with for a very long time. You guys, you have the ability to, kind of choose your own path in this business and to get the results that you want. But you're also going to have hard months. You're also going to have struggles. You're also going to have times where you want to quit, and that's okay. That's good. That means that you care. And that means that, you are so impatient for results. And that's how I was. I was so impatient for results. I constantly just wanted to be from point A to point B, but you have to understand the work that it takes to get from point A to point B. You have to understand the grind that it takes. You have to understand the struggles and how it's not always going to be easy. And it can be really easy to look at top leaders in the network and think that it came easy to them, or it came more natural to them, and that they didn't struggle. But you guys, our struggles are not special. They're not special whatsoever, because everyone in the whole entire, the people in the top 10, they've dealt with the same struggles that we have dealt with. So really telling myself that when I was down on myself and throwing a pity party, saying that my struggles are not special whatsoever, and I just need to like snap out of it, and I need to work a little bit harder, and maybe I do need to take a break for a second and then go back. But just know that your struggles aren't special, and you just need to keep showing up and keep putting in that consistent work. You can't just get discouraged for a week and then completely quit and then decide, oh, I'm going to come back the next week. You have to work through your struggles and know that's just part of the process. You truly do have to fall in love with the process of what it takes you to get there, because you guys, you cannot get from point A to point B overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take hustle. It's going to take consistency. But if you guys do that, and if you continue consistently putting in all the action, that's gonna set you apart from someone who ends up quitting when things get hard. So you have the power just to decide if you're going to quit and let that discourage you, or if you're going to keep moving forward and you're going to get past those. So I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. But yeah, see you guys.
What'd y'all think?
Thumbs up.
She's a baby.
She is. She talks really fast.
She did talk really fast. Like, you could tell she was nervous.
Yeah.
Fast is good.
Well, that's why I was trying to find something short and sweet and not like a half hour long.
Right.
Right. And she made her point, you know, just show up every day, be consistent.
Absolutely. Yeah, I liked it. I think she might have missed a point in there about social media. She went from 1 to 3 to 5, but I was like, wait a minute, what was number 2? Or
I was
what?
understanding your insights. I don't know what that was.
So if you look on Instagram, this is something I don't do often, so I have to look at where it is.
Oh, it's.
So if you go to your profile on Instagram and you hit the 3 little lines at the top right.
You have to have a business account.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is, I mean, it's free. It's just a matter of saying business account and switching it over.
Is that what you have, a business account?
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, you have a business account too?
Yeah. The only drawback is it doesn't tie it to your personal Facebook stories. It ties it to your business account Facebook stories. So you have to, if you want to post stories to your Facebook page, you just have to take that extra step and throw them up there. But if stories are automatically saved on your phone when you upload them to Instagram, it's really not that hard. Like, it's maybe a 15-second process.
I mean, I do it to both anyway. I always heard that it doesn't get the traction it should if you do it from Instagram. So I've always posted separately on both. But
yeah, insights.
Yes. So it'll, I have 100. Okay, so if you go to Insights, it'll show you how many people saw your post.
Yeah.
It'll show you how many profile visits, how many website clicks, which is one of those ties back into kind of forms. It'll show you your reach, if you're down or up in that week. It'll tell you your audience, your top locations, your age range, men and your gender, and it'll tell you the best times of days that your posts are being seen the most.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 3 p.m. is my prime time.
Every day?
Uh,
Mine too.
yes.
I'm just on Mondays. Wednesdays.
Nope. Every day, 3 p.m. is my highest.
Oh, that's
My
interesting.
highest is at like 9 p.m. at night.
Yours
Oh,
is?
wow.
Hmm.
What time zone are you?
I'm Eastern.
Oh, okay. Oh, duh. I was like, I just saw you 2 weeks ago.
Cheryl, you're only good for prime time. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right
Apparently.
after that, nighttime, kids are in bed. Your
I
content.
really am working it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. On Sunday, my engagement goes up on Sundays.
Well, think about it. After 3, people are at work bored in the afternoon, so they're scrolling.
Falling asleep.
Sundays, people are sitting on your couch Sunday afternoon, getting ready.
Watching football.
Yep.
Sundays are my hot days too.
I'm so glad that we're in here, Sarah.
Oh, hold on. I don't have a hot spot. I guess Monday's my highest day.
Mine are Sundays and Wednesdays.
I mean, mine are literally like, oh, I can't see that. It's like a straight line. There's a slightly higher on Monday and a slightly lower on Saturday.
Oh.
But 3 p.m., I
Yeah.
must be that afternoon slump.
But now I'm posting at noon every Sunday, man. Clockwork.
So it's good to see. It's good to know. But you can switch
Yeah.
your account over easily. It's not like you lose anything or have to start a new one.
Oh, really?
No,
Okay.
yeah, you just go into like edit profile, and I think it's like switch to business account or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, super easy. Any other questions that she mentioned that you guys aren't sure of or want to discuss? I liked the engagement with followers. That's a very good point. People aren't going to love on you if you don't love on them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think it's very easy to kind of forget about that too.
Yep.
And I do like when you post something, it shows you who's following you that has liked or seen your stuff versus who's not following you.
How do you see that? Is that in the insights too?
No, it's like if you look at your post and you look at like how many people liked something, that's really not helpful. Oh, because there's nothing there yet. What the hell? Or if you go to like your story and you flip up, how am I not on my network right now?
You're on your story and you flip up.
Yeah, and you lift up so you can see who's watched your story. If you scroll down, you'll see the people that there used to be, like the people that aren't following you used to be a different color.
Ow, they're all the
Maybe everybody's following you, girl. Yeah, good.
Oh, I see.
And my people are in a different color though, and they don't all follow me. I got like crazy Russian people on here watching my stories, and they're not any different. And they're definitely not following me.
It's your target market.
What?
So that's your target market.
Crazy Russians?
I can't get anywhere. I don't know, something's wrong with my phone.
Yeah, I can't. I want to see
Yours
something.
doesn't have a different color? Mine used to.
Is yours still? I don't remember mine ever having a different color.
Mine's not even working. I can't get anything to work.
That's interesting.
Maybe it was just on my personal. Anyway.
Okay.
Anything else, ladies?
I'm professional now.
You're a professional now?
Yes.
Are you business? You just flipped?
Huh?
Did you just flip your account to business? Is that what you're saying? Oh, so proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
So easy.
I got so much done.
Productive call.
There you go.
I needed a good kickoff. Those 2 weeks have been hard.
Yeah.
Oh my God, seriously.
I need to
Vacation
back
is
business.
tough.
All right. We're going to wrap up.
Yay.
Give me a goal for the week before you leave.
Get back to working my back to work. Get back to the sheet.
Back to your tracker.
Back to my tracker.
All right. Next.
Mine.
I think my goal is to kind of get organized with like going back to school after like 10 years and like kind of wrapping my head around like getting back to meal prepping because I like the last couple weeks I haven't really been doing it because I've been at home, and so I'm like I don't need to meal prep, but now that I'm going to be busier and whatnot, it'll be good to start doing that.
That's
I
good.
want Liz to come meal prep for me. Next.
I'm with Cece. I got to find my balance and get my action hours going again.
Mhm. Is anybody doing an action hour in the morning? Speaking of, like a formal one?
I was until I went on vacation. I was doing really well.
I don't know who's running one. I don't know that anybody took over when Wells went back to school after her summer break.
Okay.
Sarah, when are you starting back up?
I not that I've stopped working, but I was up at 5 a.m. this morning, so I know. Well, Jim left and I couldn't fall back to sleep, so I figured I would probably start one up again next Tuesday. Once the kids go back to school, I need to have my stuff together.
And that was what time? 6:30?
Yeah, I can't do 5:30. I'll die. I'll die again.
I won't be able to do 6:30.
I mean, I'm flexible. I could do.
Yeah, I'll have high school drop off
I mean, I could do 6.
at 7.
You trying to tell me you want to do 5:30?
No.
Well, we can do a poll or something. Because, like I said, I'm flexible. I have to be off by 7:30, and then I can be back on at 9. But it depends on when I fit my workout in there. So.
Right. Well, you had a lot of people in your morning ones, though, right?
Yeah. We had a handful.
Yeah.
But a lot of those people are like 5:30 or 6.
That's my
Michelle, what
workout.
time are you doing them?
Huh?
Am I doing them?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I haven't done an action hour in weeks.
Oh.
I'm like, no, I'm totally falling apart. I'm not lying. It's a mess.
So what's your goal for the week, Michelle?
Yeah, my goal for the week is to send out 10 invites every single day because I have just been, I've been on the struggle bus, man. My husband is not happy, not pleased with Beachbody at all. So he's out of town now. So I'm like, let me get it done.
So so now's your time. He's gone.
Yeah.
Right.
So I get up early. So I'm done with my workout by like 6:15. So I'll be working in the morning tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for sure. I can jump on. I can open up at 6:30. I can open up anything. I just need to get her Dawn while he's gone and he can't yell at me. The joy.
I mean, I could definitely, yeah. I mean, if I'm up, I should be up in the mornings. I need to start getting up again for like a 6:15, 6:30.
So I can open up this Zoom tomorrow morning and then whoever wants to hop on can hop on. And I'm just using business activity tracker and it'll like I have to do this or else.
Well, you're coming back off vacation too, so.
My vacation was an emotional nightmare.
I hear ya.
It's like went into then a little hole hiding by myself, crying.
Oh,
Well, 6:30 tomorrow morning. We're
Yes.
gonna do an action hour, though, right? Okay.
Yeah, Sarah, is it okay to
For a
use
little
this
bit.
link?
yeah, I'll be on.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Awesome.
All right, I'll make sure I'm on then.
I'll be there hopefully tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, but starting next week, I'll be getting Rocky on the bus at like 6:40, and then I have to start teaching by 7:25 every day. So if y'all need a wake up call, I'll be that person. But
Yeah, you got to figure out when you're going to get yours in starting next week.
yeah, I'm not doing a 4:30. That would not be happy.
No.
I did
Yeah.
that
I'll figure
for a
it
little while during 80-day obsession.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, to get in your first meal or to do your action hour?
Well, I did both. Like I would eat and then I would start that while I was waiting to work out.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was
Oh my
crazy.
Yeah, that was too much.
Yeah.
I can't get it all in the morning. I can do my workout in the morning and then I have to do other stuff later in the
Yeah.
day. I'll
Yeah.
never get out the door.
I'm sure there's people that do them in the evening though too.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
power hours.
Yeah, like I used to do mine around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon type thing.
Yeah, I feel like I'll get there like after my volleyball season's over. Then I'll probably do my workout in the morning, like a power hour from like 3:30 to 4:30 before I get my kids or something like that.
Mhm. There is a power hour like message thread for everybody in Dream Again, and people will like say, "I'm about to power hour. Anybody want to join me?"
Oh,
And it's all like random times throughout the day.
Hmm.
cool.
I can put that link in there too. All right. Another goal, Heather.
To be consistent in my social media posting. I was better this week. I like drop off the face of the earth and then like I come back again. It's
Mm.
as soon as I get frustrated at work, I just like stop doing everything.
Yeah.
It's bad. I mean, I work out. That's the only thing I don't ever stop.
Well, like she said, because you got to push through the struggle.
I know. I'm trying. I'm like writing down notes every night, like for things for the next day to post.
Right. What's fun, like, we all do it. It's like the first thing we push away whenever something comes up, when it really should be the last, because it helps us so much, you know?
Well, there's some days like today, like right away, I was like halfway to work and I like looked in my mirror and I was like, oh my God, I have 2 different earrings on. So like I had things to post. Like some days you just do. And I was like, oh my God. Really not a good start to the week. But like how does that even happen?
It does.
Or it could be a great start to your week and you're just starting a new fashion trend, you know? Wear 2 different earrings, guys. Let's go.
There's some days where posting is really easy because things like that happen, or my dog does something, or and I can come up with stuff. And there's other days when I'm like, I'm just in like a work vacuum and like I can't think of. So I really do need to start like at night, like coming up with ideas for the next day in case I completely can't think.
We have those ideas on the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
If ever I'm at a loss, I always just look at the calendar and we have 2 different ideas every day.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll make new ones I'll make them tomorrow. They're on my list for September. But definitely do a call to action for the challenge group this week. Talk about it in your stories. Talk about the flash sale. There's lots of things to post and talk about this week.
Okay.
Cool.
Liz, can you talk? You got a goal for us?
Oh, I got lost. My husband called me in the middle of the call, so
That's okay.
I'm like, what are they talking about now? What is it? What was the question again?
We're just talking. Give us a goal for the week.
A goal? Oh gosh, I'm a mess. I don't know. I've been frustrated lately. I don't think anything that I'm doing is working, so I don't know.
There is
I don't know.
literally a cat howling. I'm sorry.
I hear it.
I heard that. I heard that one.
I heard it.
Oh yeah. So
Oh.
I guess I don't know. I think
I
I'm
still
being
love-
consistent. I don't know. That's what I think, but maybe I'm not showing or talking about what am I supposed to. So I don't know.
I think you're very consistent with your social media.
Oh well, thank you, but I don't think it's working. It's like people talk to me, and then when I start talking, and then all of a sudden, silence. Nobody answers back, and I spend all this time looking for stuff and pricing and all that, and then after that, nothing back. So it's like, dang it, I don't know. Maybe that's my heart spots. Like now, I don't know. I'm trying to not to get frustrated, but it's hard not to get frustrated.
No, we all hear silence and no's.
Yeah.
Yep, just keep on expanding and find some new people.
You're just one step closer to your yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm hoping.
Whenever I get a no, I always it's like what's his name, Brad something or other. Do you remember him, Sarah? Anyway, he's always like leave them with something. Like, oh, okay, sorry to hear that it's not right now. If I send you a free workout, no obligation, would you be willing to try it? Or here's a free recipe that, I thought that that made me think of you, I thought you might enjoy. So even if it's a no, I always say like, oh, what's holding you back? Or, I'm always curious as to don't want to join, aren't interested in this. Like no pressure. I'm really just, it's like market research, because then you can talk about it in your stories.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But then always leave them with if I would you, or just say like, hey, I found this recipe, it made me think of you. So that way you're still adding value, and they're not just
Yeah.
like, oh, she's still trying to tell me something, and she's just like pushy, and then it's not crickets either, because when you don't respond, if they're like no, and then you never get back to them, I feel like that leaves a bad taste probably in their mouth. They're like, oh, she just followed me to sell me on something.
Yeah.
I
I've
love
been
that.
getting back to them actually when I get the silence, like the last one I waited like, I think it was, we were talking I think on a Thursday, so I waited until the following Tuesday, and then I just write back, hey, I'm just checking on you. I want to see if you like the packet that I put together for you, and nothing back. And the thing is that she's the one that reached out, so that's why he's frustrated, because she was asking, because every morning I've been making the little talk, drinking my Energize every morning. So she's the one that reached out asking about, hey, what is that you're drinking every morning? And that's how we started the conversation. So she's the one that reached out, and she's the one that was interested. Because I'm bad, I'm trying to reach out to people. So I was so excited, and then it's like, oh,
Give it
but
time.
I did reach out after, yeah, because I did remember that, and that's how I will feel too. Like if somebody's giving me like a prize or something, and then I don't answer back, and then I don't hear back, it's like, yeah, it's gonna be bad. But yeah, I did reach out back again, and nothing again. So I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna let it go.
So I would let it be for a little bit, like on her stuff, and you never know.
Yeah,
She might come around again in a couple weeks and be like, okay, I'm ready now.
yeah, I do keep doing that. Yes.
Mhm.
So. All right.
And talking about fear, because I bet you she's just like afraid to make the commitment, afraid of failure. Overwhelming for sure. Like all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I'm totally committed to this, and now I have a shake, and now I've got all these workouts, and now like it can be overwhelming. So you can incorporate that into your stories.
Yeah.
That she just is letting her fear get the best of her. And reminder, 30-day money back guarantee.
Yeah.
Add a girl, return her stuff at daily.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I know. I did that.
But if you talk about it publicly, if she's watching your stories, she'll see it.
I'm not gonna give up. It's just frustrating.
Yeah.
Don't give up. You and I need to set up a time to talk
Keep
too.
watching every day. Yep, every day. Yes.
I have
I'm
people who
excited.
watch my stories every single day, and probably like 50 of them religiously, and do not respond to me. So don't worry. And then suddenly after like a year or two, they're like, oh, okay, I want to do that.
Okay.
So no, don't worry. Keep going. You'll find them. All right, ladies. Liz, I'm going to message you. We'll figure out a time.
Okay.
All right.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.